Alright, I want to apologize. My battery ran out on my camera and it just went off. So, or it got low or whatever it was. So, I'm just exchanging batteries. Okay, let's finish this thing up, okay? Sorry. Okay, now what I want to do, now look, we've got our little face here. Very simple face. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just kind of cleaning on her ears a little bit. This will not be, by the way, this will not be a African American aid. Excuse me, aid. This will not be an African American maid. I'm sorry. I don't know what. The last one I did was, and this one's going to be sort of a. And during the Civil War, the maids weren't very. I wouldn't have put a smile on her face. Most of them were. But this one is a just a maid, housemaid, old-timey. I know most of them were depicted as African American, but I don't depict all of them as that. Okay, now let's do this. I want to come here where the bottom of the apron is. We need to go ahead and put that in. Let's come across with our knives. Let's cut. Cut. Let's just go ahead and cut. Get that away from there. Okay. Now let's bring this area down from that area. There we go. There we are. Just like that. This sort of joins. This will not be up like this. Okay. Let's bring these shoes down just a little bit. And let's just sort of, where's my V tool at? Let's just sort of kind of bring this up around here like this, just sort of give it some just like that. That's just to sort of bring the in fact, we can go all the way around if you want to. Let's just do that. Let's just try something a little different. Just making a little crease in there, just like that. See that? Making just a little crease, not real deep, just a fragment. Go down. Let's come back behind here, take our V tool and just sort of there we go. Sort of give her a little all right. There we go. Get that straight across there. See, kind of get everything. All right, we're coming down to the finish of this. Let's increase our on our arms. Add a little more. See, sometimes you got to get your head positioned as you begin to work on the shoulders. In other words, get them the way that you want them. That's why a lot of people will do the head first, so that they can kind of proportion the rest of the body to get that. Just get more of a cheek there. There we are. And to be honest with you, that pretty much gives us our little maid. Now you can make her thin, you can make her bigger, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you want to make her a thinner maid, you can do that. The little Civil War maid, we made her much thinner. Well, this is more of a bigger maid. A happy one. Little apron there. Alright, we've got her finished, basically. Here's what we've got there. I just keep picking, folks. I don't know why, I just keep picking. I say I've got something finished, I know I'm cruel when I do that a lot of times. Okay, I want to take my V-tool before we do anything. I want to just put my V-tool in between there. Have it right. There we go. Just like that. Okay. I also forgot to put something back here. I'm going to clean this up back here on her. But if you want to, you can put some little frills like the little things back here on this. If you want to, you don't have to. All right. Let's look at her. Look at that. Now we can choose our colors however we want to choose them in such a way. Let me take a little bit more off. I don't know why I pick, folks. I just do. I do. I'll clean it up as it goes along. There's just some little things I see that I want to take care of. Look at that little happy. Think, well, was she happy? I don't know. I guess you can have $1 million and not be happy. So a lot of times we get the wrong report on that, as he might say. A lot of people that aren't happy that have plenty of money and all that stuff. So why shouldn't she be happy in such a way? Here we go. There's our little maid. I'll clean her up a little bit. I'll clean her up a little bit. We'll fun project, just a real fun project to do. These are carvings from the past, carvings that people hardly do too much of anymore, but are still great carvings, are still great things to carve and to work with. Still unusual. People carved a lot of this stuff because this was a relation. You don't see these type of people anymore. You know, now they've got people that are women that are maids. They're, you know, they come in and they're just dressed, and or they have these minute maids and stuff like that. But the old timey maid, she was kind of a home thing. Now, I don't think most maids do any cooking. She did everything. She cooked, she cleaned, she did everything. Took care of the children, did everything, in other words. And you just don't see that these days. Most time, they'll come in and clean, but they're not going to cook for you. That's for sure. So there's our little, I would say probably 18th, 19th century maid, okay? All right. Well, we've had a good time doing this, and God bless you now, and just be safe, and just be careful as we go. All right, we've got it. God bless you now.